So Aspiration Digital was a massive eye-opener, even for me, I have to say, in that it gave our students the opportunity to hear from professional people about an aspect of industry that perhaps they hadn't considered before. So it was great for us. We had students attending from several of our sixth form courses with different disciplines. So the computer science students were there, the media students, the business students, and all of those students had something that they could take away from it that was inspiring. It was really good in terms of opening up conversations around where you might take the qualifications that they're doing at the moment and the interests they're exploring through their A-levels. And even for us as teachers, you know, we were inspired and excited to hear about the different things that students might be able to go on to do.
We are very keen to inspire our young girls into a career in STEM subjects. So Aspiration Digital has been great in providing excellent role models for our students to look up to.
I really like kind of Aspiration Digital and how the events run, because it puts the emphasis on the students' hands, so they get to go and explore things that interest them and find out on their own terms, rather than me saying to them, you need to go to university or you need to do an apprenticeship. They get to discover it on their own.
The students really enjoyed hearing from people and hearing their backstory, hearing how they went through school and what they studied, and then what kind of jobs that they had before they got into their current job. I think hearing that journey was really good for the students to see, they're here and where could they go in the future. I think that was an excellent part of the day.
Hearing from the speakers last year about their path into the industry and how most of them didn't start off on that career path but then ended up in it, and why they love doing it now, was just really interesting to learn about, and thinking about how you can adapt your skill set and how you can adapt your interests as sort of the industry grows.
The level of representation from different companies was excellent. The students got to speak to lots of different people who were working in different fields, which I thought they found really helpful. They had the opportunity to meet other students from other schools and learn about their ambitions and aspirations too, which was excellent. It gave them a taste of what it might be like to be in a networking event, which I think some of them found really exciting and have since kind of looked for opportunities to recreate that.
So you might really love a subject, but you don't know every single career that's available in it. And so you start to think about whether that's the right subject for you to study. And that's one of the big things that hold people back from universities and apprenticeships, is they're really worried about, oh, what if I get onto this course and I don't enjoy it, or what am I going to do at the end with my qualification? So when you have events where you have lots of different sectors represented and lots of different jobs available, it's for the student to then ask about, oh, can I do this job? Can I see myself doing it? What would I enjoy about it? What do you enjoy about it? Oh, I think I would really enjoy that too, because I'm that sort of person.
There are so many different varied jobs out there, and I think a 14, 15-year-old student isn't going to understand how many different jobs there are. So Aspiration Digital was great in just opening up their eyes to see how many different jobs there are, and some will be technical, some will be creative, some will be involving managing people, and it was just a brilliant experience so that students could see the variety that is on offer in the digital industry.
So I kind of networked a little bit last year and got a few people's business cards, and I've been recommending them to people thinking about work experience, and I know that there have been students that have gone to them and found work experience placements. And I think one of our students in year 13 is actually working for Research Digital. So they've actually got a job out of their networking, which is amazing.
I have not stopped talking about Aspiration Digital since it happened, to be honest. I've talked about it with lots of my colleagues in other schools and shared our positive experiences. I've talked about it with the students who were really, as I said, inspired and engaged by everything they heard. It's led to opportunities for them in terms of work experience. It's led to opportunities for us as a school in terms of building relationships with local businesses. And as I said, it's opened eyes, both among the staff team and the student team, to a whole world of careers that perhaps not any of them had considered before. And that's really exciting for us. We'd love to be able to recreate this for every sector. So we're really grateful that in this particular sector, there are some local businesses like Reflect Digital who really want to get involved with us and help students to find an exciting, a successful and a happy career for the future.